Yo, yo, Mr. 300C in the building. Quick poll. 2 weeks ago, I did a poll on what is the best sounding modern V8 Hemi, and I wanted to go over the results with everyone and share my thoughts about it. Thank you for the 62 votes that came in. Small sample size, but hey, we're a small channel, so to me, this is great. No worries there. So, let's start off from the very top. 42% of you guys said the 5.7 is the best sounding V8 Hemi. 27% of you guys said the 6.1 liter is the best sounding Hemi. 13% of you guys said the 6.2 liter, which is the Hellcat, FYI, is the best sounding Hemi. And lastly, the 6.4 liter, the Scat Packs 392s, SRT8s, we'll throw them in there. The Gen 2 versions, of course. 18% of you guys said that is the best sounding Hemis. Now, let me share some thoughts on these numbers and these findings that I am revealing. Now, I wasn't surprised that the 6.2 Hellcat was the last place, just because this one has a power adder, which is the supercharger. I can't even make the sound, right? But that's what it sounds like. So that could be a little bit overpowering for the exhaust, since that's where all the attention goes to, and I don't think I've really heard a Hellcat without the supercharger exhaust. The only ones I can think is when Mod to Fame was in the process of building his motor and taking off his supercharger to get the twin turbos, and he ended up blowing his motor on the highway because I think his fuel was running too lean and the car wasn't tuned. Anyway, so there's not a lot of examples of what it sounds like, but if you minus the supercharger whine, I think this sounds okay. It's not as bad. Third place, we had the 6.4 liters, the Scat Packs, 392 guys. I think those are pretty dope, personally. You don't have to do a lot to make those sound good. Pretty much any of the V8s, you don't gotta do a lot. Mid-muffler delete, or put in some, resonators in the middle, or race bullets, or whatever you want to call it. You can put that in the mid muffler and make your V8 sound good. But yeah, I was expecting the Scat Packs to be like second place personally, but you guys said they're going to be third place. Second place though, we had the 6.1 liter, which I'm starting to realize, not because I have one myself with my SRT8 300, but I'm starting to realize that this car has a more traditional Hemi sound for some reason. So I like to call the 6.1 liter the forgotten V8, because no one really talks about it anymore. They're older, I agree, but very strong engine. I like the 6.1 liter. I think it's underrated, and the sound that it has just really hits a chord with me in my heart and my chest. It's weird how, like, when you hear it, it's just like, ooh, this is just a healthy, traditional, modern muscle car sound. Lastly, and the most dominant answer, was the 5.7. 42% of y'all, that's almost half. That's crazy. Now, I think the 5.7 sounds great, especially when they introduced the active exhaust in 2017. I think that was a huge game changer with the active exhaust compared to the normal 5.7 sound, and it really woke the car up and just let it feel all those bald eagles. And so I do think that should be top two for sure. I would put 6.1 as the top one, and then 5.7 would be second, and then 6.4 would be third, and then keep the Hellcat last. But either way, you can't go wrong. And also in that number, 42%, I know there are a lot of 5.7 owners. So there's a lot more pride that 5.7 owners have compared to the other Hemis. And I think because they are large in number, you definitely stand up for your car. You're happy part of the V8 community, and you guys are the most V8s that are on the road when it comes to the Hemi. So can't hate on that. I can't hate on none of these, to be honest, but this is fun. I got a few comments down here. Mr. Joseph Jameson says 6.1 Hemi for sure. That's the best one. And Bad Boy SRT8, he made a valid point where he said the supercharger wine is the best to him, and that's what makes the 6.2 liter the best exhaust. But if it wasn't for the wine, guess what? He's gonna go with the 6.1 because he has one too. He's crazy, fun guy to talk to. I enjoy him. I enjoy his comments. But yeah, you can go through here and read if you like. But just wanted to do this quick video, nothing crazy, just something to keep your eyes open on. Catch you guys on the next one. Mr. 300C is out. Peace.